Now, KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi is set to appear before Parliament's ad hoc committee today. The committee has been set up to investigate Mkhwanazi's allegations, which include corruption, political interference and criminal infiltration of the justice system. Parliament has appointed Advocate Norman Arendse as its evidence leader. Mkhwanazi will be the first senior police official to appear before the committee. SABC News reporter Bulelani Phillip has been there and since this morning, bright and early, making sure that we don't miss a beat here, Bulelani, because as we said earlier, great anticipation by the ad hoc committee, who decided that Mkhwanazi will be their first witness and everything will unfold from there. So just to talk to us about, again, the preparations, what time they get started, and of course, they were discussing as well the time that will be allocated to each party and so on. But it's over to you, Bulelani.
Well, good morning to you again, Sakina. Of course, a great anticipation ahead of this appearance by General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Of course, is a star witness for this ad hoc committee, which will resume its proceedings at around 9 o'clock. And of course, he is one of 34 witnesses that is expected to be giving evidence before this committee. Now, I'm going to jump straight into it and call in David Skosana, who is the MK Party MP, who serves on the ad hoc committee. Firstly, for the benefit of our viewers, what is different that the ad hoc committee will be investigating that cannot be done by the Nhlanhla Commission?
Good morning to your viewers at home. And I must say that we are not a subcommittee of Nhlanhla Commission. Nhlanhla Commission, I've said many times here that Nhlanhla Commission will be like your state capture commission, like the Zondo Commission, so to speak. The report, you must remember that when Nhlanhla has completed his judicial commission, it will be taken to the president. The president who's implicated as well in all these matters we are talking about. The difference between that and the ad hoc committee is that the ad hoc committee accounts to Parliament. In other words, when we are done with the witnesses in this matter, which was raised by General Mkhwanazi, which as MK Party as well, we were disturbed. Hence, we wrote that we are quite disturbed about the issue of the disbandment of this political killing task team.
The issues that General Mkhwanazi were raised in the Police Portfolio Committee as early as March, and I think you serve in that committee as well. Why were they not taken into account then?
No, they were taken into account. Remember, there was an issue of this GNU as well. They were fighting when we were busy with the budget. Remember, in the police, there was a budget for the whole country. When there was a VAT increase, which we opposed. We went on the street, our members were all over. We made sure that we protect South Africans, that we could not allow this to happen. As an opposition party, as Mkhwanazi party, we are representing our people. Now, when we finished with the budget, which there was an increment by government, by force, we had to revert back after the government were forced by us as Mkhwanazi party to review that issue of a VAT increase. Now we had to start afresh and go back again for a budget, which take a little bit of time. Now, when we started now to say, by the way, Mkhwanazi was rushed on that day because there was a plenary here at the Gugutu Op Center. So when we were supposed to now have Mkhwanazi back to really finish what he was telling us on the day, and we visited KZN as well as a portfolio committee. Now, when we were still busy with that, to say we must have, remember there's a chair which is the one who in fact make sure that all this meeting happens together with the speaker and everyone who's involved.
So you wouldn't say the police committee failed in its duties?
No, I won't say that. I must say that we were a bit slow in terms of that because of all these issues which are related about the budget which was supposed to be forced on South Africans. So the program was chock-a-block, in terms of our meetings. But indeed, as Mkhwanazi, I don't want to talk about other members. I'm talking about us as Mkhwanazi party. We've raised that issue to say we need to have the issue of Mkhwanazi, resolve. Now, General Mkhwanazi went on the on the media on the 6th of July, if you remember, which was a bravery. And as I said, Mkhwanazi members were very clear on the street. Mkhwanazi is us.
All right, I'm sorry, when I have to leave it at that. David Skosana is the MK Party Member of Parliament serving on the ad hoc committee. On that note, Sakina, it's back to you in studio.
Thanks so much, Bulelani Phillip.